Hello, my loves, and welcome to the last mukbang of 2024.
Sad times.
It's not the last live, though. Oh, no, hang on. It is the last live of the year.
Live of the year.
It is.
And the last mukbang of the year. And we're going out on a banger. No pun intended.
We've got some crackers just for shits and giggles.
Welcome one, welcome all. 25 in the house. I'm sure that will ramp up fairly quickly, as it consistently does. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the channel and you're here for the first time, new.
Hello, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
And we share down-to-earth veganism on the reg.
I won't do
so,
the click.
If you happen to come across this and you're doing Veganuary, stick around. We're going to be doing shopping vlogs right through Veganuary. We're going to be doing taste tests. We're going to tell you what the best products are to have at the beginning of your vegan journey, and let all our pals know who have been on their vegan journey for a while. Hey, there's a new sausage in Sainsbury's. That's a hypothetical.
Yeah, hypothetical. Yeah. There is often new stuff released, and I think many of us are aware of that. It doesn't all stick around, unfortunately, but you know, that's life. We've kind of come to terms with that over the years, and I think it's fair to say Veganuary is often our busiest month.
Yeah. It's usually December and January, but if you know, December's been a funny one this year. We've still managed to enjoy ourselves, though, haven't we?
We have
over the last few days.
Yeah, it's been up and down. It's been a weird festive time, but I think Peter, right early on at 8 o'clock, here bright and early, was asking if we'd had a good Christmas. And you know what? All things considered, it's not been too bad. I don't think it's been too bad for the family in general. I think we've managed to do the best under the circumstances, and you know, had highs and lows, of course, but having lovely food like this always helps. You know. So what are we actually eating tonight?
Right, we're having right, I'm gonna just come over here for a second.
I'll shift my face out of the way.
Right, so we've got 86 eats turkey and mayo and cranberry on one sandwich. We've got Quorn roast beef and little English mustard on another sandwich. We've got mini savoury pastries, prawns, they're not prawns obviously, and vegetable corns from the party range at Tesco. We've got spring rolls from the party range at Lidl. We've got a few little potato bites, a few bits of tomato, some rocket and some beetroot. So there you go.
Fabulous stuff. You know what I didn't get us? I'll grab us in a minute.
What?
I didn't get us a fork.
I don't need a fork with food like this.
You sure you don't need a fork for the beetroot?
No, I'll pick it up with my fingers.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm a big boy.
Maybe I'll take a leaf out of your book and maybe do the same. Yeah. So before we tuck into this gorgeous plate and just generally have a chat and a catch up with you all, because of course we did miss our Christmas Day live that we've done previously for the last 4 years. So it is nice to connect with you all, to just be sat here chatting, answering any questions you might have. But before we tuck in, I'll just give a shout out to some of the people who were here bright and early. So Ray, Peter, I've already mentioned. Adam, who has been absent for a while, but he's a busy lad. He's a busy lad with busy things going on, like getting his nails painted and all sorts of stuff like that. We've got our wonderful friends and moderators, Leanne and Ashley, in the house. Thank you for being here. We've got Jenny, Louise,
Athena,
Flanny,
Sid and Rosie,
Louise, Sally, Steve. Oh, greetings from the London Borough of Bromley. Nice. Yeah, Chloe, Vampire Jack, Nix, Jenny, the Vegan Dinosaur, Julie, on a caravan site in North Wales, and we have a power cut. No way. Arlene, Rowena. I think I might have missed one or two, but I've got I've got the majority of yous there. If I've missed anyone, I apologise. Connie, Helen, Daydream, Helly Welly, yes. Welcome one and all. Fat Vegan Slim. Fabulous.
Right, the first thing I'm going to do, somebody said if you like English mustard, try Little Zone. I can't remember whoever said it, because it's just like Coleman's.
Is that this one here?
Yeah. Now, I'm a big fan of Coleman's mustard, me, so let's see. Mustard flavour hasn't got the Coleman's cake.
You're absolutely right. It doesn't have the potency of classic.
Nothing does.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. But I will look. I've tried it. I'll finish the jar and then I'll get another jar of Coleman's.
I'll pour us some wine. This evening we are on the Chianti, which is £6 from Tesco's. £6 English pounds. It's very nice.
Lovely. Thank you, love.
Thank you.
Fat Vegan Slim, no fava beans. Then. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
So, the obvious question, of course, is, we've mentioned briefly about our festive time and the Christmas that we've had, and no doubt we'll touch on other bits and bobs throughout the live stream this evening, what we've been up to, what we've been watching. But have you all had a good festive break, a peaceful one, an eventful one? Have you watched anything interesting on the telly box that you'd like to share that we might have missed? Any of that stuff, because I still say it's Christmas until the tree comes down. Do you know what I mean? Technically, isn't it?
Our beautiful friends and mods have already answered, but Sporadic was saying, are non-vegans welcome here? Yes. I mean, of course, we hope that you're going to at least try some vegan stuff. Because it's not just about us and the animals, it's about the planet. So we hope you're going to try some vegan stuff and maybe work towards eating more vegan stuff. But yeah, of course, most people are not born vegan, funnily enough. They just become vegan.
Oh, yeah. I can already tell I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this.
It doesn't have the heat, though, does it?
No. No, it definitely doesn't. A little bit like sometimes when you get the sort of...
Vampire Jack's just said same as me.
What is it? When you get sort of like pretend horseradish, when it's not like proper horseradish, it's the same kind of thing. It's like, it's there, but it's not... I'm not getting it in the nose like I do sometimes with almonds.
TJ, oh, you bless your lovely comment, TJ, on the Laugh for Marjorie vlog. It's like, if you get a chance to try that Laugh for Marjorie cheese, do so. Trust me when I say it.
It made us both chuckle, TJ, your comment. It was lovely. Let's have a little scroll. Oh, Steve, that sounds awful. I'm glad you're. I'm glad he is home. I'm glad he's home. Having had several head injuries over the years, I know a little bit about that.
You do.
Oh, the vegan dinosaur got some. Been a bit unwell, but got some vegan cookbooks. Nice. Yeah. Did anybody else get any nice gifts, either for themselves or of other people? We were lucky to get sent a few bits and bobs from friends.
We were. Lovely fun.
So nice. Thank you so much. Quite a bit.
Wants to dip this prawn in there.
Stuart, Tom, and Ashley, quite Star Trek themed this year. Can never go wrong with a bit of Star Trek stuff. So thank you. But thank you to all of yous.
Yeah, if you don't like the heat of Coleman's English mustard, try the Lidl. It's got the flavour, but not the punch.
Mm-hmm. Good call, yeah. Mm. Thanks for being here, Star Cradle. Adam got hospitality tickets for Christmas to the football. Nice. I'm sure that went down well. Mm. Free food and free beer.
Can't grumble.
Can't go wrong, Adam. You get used to it though.
The 86 eats turkey is nearly gone. Very sad about it. We've had loads of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Loads.
It goes far, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It lasts.
We had it for lunch today. We had a tin of tomato soup between us and a turkey sandwich each. Soup and a sandwich.
Sporadic. I can't look at a Sheldon's muffin without getting hungry.
They're the best muffins in the... Well, now here's the thing, sporadic. I live in Oldham. We live in Oldham. And in Oldham Inside Market years ago, they used to sell de Klerks. I think it was a French company. De Klerks oven bottom muffins. Oh, they're outstanding. These are the nearest thing to them, I think, but they were outstanding. Very certain kind of bread, like doughy, very flat and very firm. Beautiful muffins.
Well, usually with a little bit of flour on them.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. It gets on your fingers and you're like, But gorgeous bread, yeah. Rosie says the La Fromagerie has been on my wish list to try for a while now. Definitely will sometime. It is well worth it.
So good, Rosie.
We've been doing this a long time, and of course we do appreciate that everybody's got different palates. You know, but we were both genuinely impressed, and we've tried a lot of vegan cheeses now, haven't we, over the years? And I'm sure there's others yet to try, but they're cracking. They really are.
Oh, TJ.
Gutted for you, TJ.
You can get Dyer though, can't you? Is it any good? Oh, TJ. Can you get Tafuti cream cheese and cheese slices anywhere near you? They used to sell them in a health food shop in the UK called Holland and Barrett, and then they stopped. And they were those Tafuti cheese slices were amazing. They very much like Dairy cheese slices over here. Amazing. And they did a tub of soured cream as well. We used to buy it all the time, didn't we?
Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, it was, to my memory. Lauren, we absolutely can.
Well,
shout out to Lewis, Lauren's son, who is 12 years old and wants to try Veganuary for the first time from Edinburgh.
Yay! Well done, dude.
Awesome stuff.
Hey, Lewis, you'll have a laugh, dude.
Awesome.
You still have, you know, if you're into burgers, chicken nuggets, stuff like that, there's loads to try. And you'll find some and you'll be like, wow, can't tell the difference. Guarantee it, mate. Well done.
Imran's in the house. Hey, you guys. Cheers for your well wishes and your gifts, Imran, Leanne. It has been a peaceful one, hasn't it? I think peaceful is the word, I think, for the most part. I think particularly Christmas Day and Boxing Day, we just resigned ourselves. It's been such a chaotic couple of months, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We just resigned ourselves to the fact that, right, we're just going to take a couple of days to just rest. And that's what we did.
Yeah, we did.
Didn't necessarily plan as such, did we?
No, we watched a lot of good stuff. We watched some cracking Christmas films. I'm sorry to anyone who thinks it's not good, but Hot Frosty was brilliant. It knew exactly what it was. It kept its tongue firmly in its cheek throughout the entire movie. It was great. And that Christmas, the animated one, that was brilliant.
I loved that.
It's so good.
I liked them both, but that Christmas was top notch.
That was kind of special.
Thank you very much, Illusionist121. Appreciated.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice one, Imran. Settling down with the remains of the Queen Inn meat feast pizza. Lovely. I'm still jealous that you guys live so close to the Queen Inn. A bit more. No, a bit more wine actually.
Steve, tell her it's really easy to do. Steve just saying that. And it's so worth it. We had it Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, today, and there's enough for tomorrow. 8 to 6 eats deli turkey for the win.
Adam made 2, didn't he?
Did.
Ah, nice, the vegan dinosaur. Got new vegan Doc Martens for myself for getting into double digits on becoming vegan. Woohoo! And tickets for Hamilton. Fabulous. Ashley, the wine was lovely. It's unique. I think it was more of a dessert wine. But it was nice. Choco Loco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, love.
Appreciated. Oh, Sid, that sounds great.
Those mini
Yeah.
savoury pastries are lovely, aren't they?
They are, they're really nice. Sid had a fabulous night last night watching a Slade tribute band, Slade UK. Awesome.
Yeah, but sporadic is the thing. You used to be able to get them at Greenwood's, and I knew Greenwood's recipe for them were vegan, fully. And sometimes when you go to the stores where they've still got the de Klerk's copies, because they're not the actual de Klerk's anymore, I don't think, they can't tell me what's in them. And I'm like, well, I need to know.
Julie, thanks for being here. And Julie's dad. Oh, I want to eat more. I want to eat more and I want it to dip because this is lovely as well. It's just tasty grub, isn't it?
Yeah.
What more can you ask for, really? Nice one, Alex. Just had the roast carrot galette from Sainsbury's. It was amazing. Highly recommended. £4.50. Worth it.
Nice.
Thanks for sharing that, Alex. Yeah, I think quite a few people
have we tried honestly tasty cheeses? I can't remember. We haven't, have we?
I don't recall.
Sophie's Delights, Time Cheese, Palace Culture, and now La Fromagerie. I don't think we've tried on honestly tasty. Where'd you get that from?
Ah, TJ. Gonna have a look for that, but has become quite adept at making their own cheeses out of necessity.
We got a cheese making kit from some of our friends last year and made a few. They were all right.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of Vampire Jack kind of goes back to what we were chatting about before in terms of you know, Aldi being the big one, but a lot of the supermarkets kind of bringing stuff out for Veganuary, and then it's just a bit of a potluck as to how long the stuff sticks around for, you know. But like I said, we've kind of got used to it now. We were really down on Aldi a few years ago because of what they do, basically. But what they have done, on a positive note, is they have kind of followed through and introduced new vegan stuff that has stuck around, at least. I still don't understand why Aldi don't just sell the croissants all year round. I still can't wrap my head around that, to be honest with you. But again, as we always say, it's a postcode lottery, isn't it? It's an absolute lottery as to what you can get hold of. And that's not just Aldi, that's all supermarkets, really.
True story.
Right. I'm going to scroll down because the chat is, as I've just noticed, is thick and fast.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I can always scroll back up again.
Sorry, we've probably just missed some.
I'll just scroll back up slowly as I'm scoffing this. Thank you, Rosie.
Now, that must have been the one, Rosie, that appeared in our M&S for a while and then just went.
Yeah.
We never got to try any of it, did we?
I felt like it was in for like literally like 2 or 3 weeks and then it was just gone. It never came back, which is a bit of a shame, really. Well, you had a dip in that.
Of course they have. Had a few. Love.
Illusionist 121, that is a very good point you make. I'm going to highlight that. I've heard a lot of vegans talking about this, and I just put it down to the fact that the dairy industry is terrified of what's going on, and they are being very vocal with the companies that they're connected to in saying, use our products, put milk, put dairy back in stuff that doesn't need milk and dairy. The fight continues.
And always will, unfortunately.
Oh, Vegan Dinosaur mentions Top Vegan is amazing. It is amazing. And I wanted to just reference that because you mentioned it just earlier, that I think we've watched it all, but we haven't seen the final yet.
No.
For the second season of Top Vegan. But it's been very enjoyable, as always.
Those crispy prawn things are gorgeous.
We're good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really good.
Brother Vegan, thanks for being here. Hello from the United States.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because we don't want to.
Leanne, bless you. This is our first day of having nobody in our house. Bliss. Fair enough. Yeah, I can understand that. I have to kind of pick my battles. Well, we have to pick our battles. But Adam, it's just it's getting silly. And without kind of going on a bit of a rant about it, if I had to nutshell it, I would say this: it's distraction. It's all distraction from the actual important stuff that's going on in the world. Mm-hmm. So without getting too doom and gloom, we're facing the worst situation we've been in since the Second World War in terms of families and children in crisis, food banks being accessed like there's no tomorrow. And yet here in the UK, we're arguing about what can be called milk and what can't be called milk, and wasting time, resources and money on that. Come on, what's the point? It's an absolute joke. There you go. I've said my piece, and I'll say no more for now. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, Vegan Dinosaur. It's a great bit of programming. Top Vegan. It's absolutely brilliant. Like in terms of the presentation, the production values. It's great. It's really good. Can't fault it. On a similar note, I'll mention this briefly because I do appreciate it may not be everybody's cup of tea.
Adam will like it.
Adam, I think, will. We've just finished watching season 2 on YouTube, Musician Mansion. But a whole bunch of musicians chucked in an house together, set songwriting challenges.
23 bands.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, we really enjoyed it, didn't we? But it's quite heavy in terms of like most of the music and the musicians in there are quite heavy. But we really enjoyed it. It was brilliant. Well worth watching if you're into that sort of thing. All right, so what now? What now? Finish this sandwich. Oh. Very true. Oh,
what happened there?
That just went to the back of my throat and caught me.
Smoke got me.
Adam, it's on YouTube, mate. Musician Mansion Series 2.
Yeah, YouTube.
It's really good. All 6 episodes are on there. About an hour, 45 minutes to an hour an episode. We had a great time watching it. And as a singer-songwriter, we're both singer-songwriters. Seeing that side of things in terms of like the singers and the musicians working together, writing songs, doing the performances, and then the finale episode, without giving too much away, a proper full-on gig at a venue. So good.
We only got introduced to it because of Ricky Thrash, who I am completely in love with, by the way. He knows. He don't mind.
I don't mind. I think the guy's hot. He's a bit big for my personal taste. You know, as in the big muscly guy. But his love of the 80s, his appreciation of the 80s, and his promotion of all things 80s rock, I'm all about that. All about it.
What's Vampire Jack saying about Discovery now being erased from canon?
Where are we going?
There.
Yeah. I don't know if all of Discovery is being erased from canon or just season 1 of Discovery is being erased from canon. I was going to put this...
Canon? What's canon?
Canon is like the law, like the what's real, what's official. Canon is official.
In the Star Trek world?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the reason for that is in the final episode of Lower Decks, you know, when they were shifting between dimensions.
Yes.
They showed the Klingons change to the Klingons from the season 1 of Discovery. And that then made all the fans jump on board and go, So Discovery was an alternate reality.
So it can't be in there.
So it can't be official canon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Why the word canon? I don't get it.
I just think that's how they've always referred to it. Whenever you get into the multiverse stuff, you know, Marvel have done it. It starts to get very, very complicated, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Adam, check it out, mate. Seriously, I think you'll really enjoy it. Oh, Peter, that's lovely. That's wonderful. And I wish you all the best for 2025. We wish all of you the best, the very best for 2025. But Peter, hoping it's going to be a very good vegan year for me, volunteering with 2 vegan festivals and 1 vegan movie festival next year. That sounds so cool, Peter. Excellent. Oh, exclusive information there from the Vegan Metalhead. That's so cool. Well, I'm going to apply for Top Vegan Season 3.
Oh, cool.
Wishing you good luck with that one. Tracy and Leroy, canon equals Bible.
Yeah.
Leanne, absolutely. Like I was saying, totally agree. Multiverse stuff just gets silly, doesn't it?
Samantha, yes, we enjoyed a Greg's vegan festive bake a couple of days before Christmas. Did we bring it home and put it on a muffin? No, we just had it.
We just ate it in the car, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like scrubbers. It was all right. You liked it. I was just kind of like, it was okay.
I enjoyed it.
Athena is asking, did Isis have a good Christmas? She did.
Isis has gone weird.
She hasn't gone weird.
She's gone weird.
She's always been weird. What do you mean she's gone weird? Why has she gone weird?
Athena, she's gone weird. I put some catnip on her scratch pad in the lounge. And now it's become her, even though there's no space there, there's only space to scratch, it's become her favourite place to chase her own tail.
She loves it, doesn't she? It's not the first time that she's chased her tail, but she's not done it for a good while, has she?
No.
Holly, thanks for being here. That's the most important thing. It doesn't really matter when you arrive. I mean, all salute to those that were here bright and early, but, you know.
I think I'll have my sausage roll and end with my sandwich.
Yeah? Ah, we're just over half an hour in. There's around 130, 140 people in the house. I will just say, you know what I'm going to say. If you're enjoying the live stream and our chat and watching us stuff our faces, please do consider giving the live stream a thumbs up. It really helps. Helps get the down-to-earth vegan message out there to folks. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. All that stuff.
Sid's asking, are we going to Vegan Camp Out 2025? We are. We have to. Vegan Queens have been booked. They're on music stage. And they're hosting 2 nights at Mind the Body After Dark like they did last year. Because that was their idea. Mind the Body After Dark. It was Gemini's idea. It was my idea. So, yeah. And Jason will be singing a song with the Vegan Queens again on the music stage because it gives us a break. We can link.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. Thoroughly.
Oh, Athena. That probably made me laugh. She's clearly coming down from the catnip. Who doesn't enjoy? Who doesn't end up chasing their tails after a sesh?
Very true. Very true.
Oh, we're so looking forward to Vegan Camp Out. Vegan Camp Out was one of the highlights this year. I won't keep saying it, but it has been a very dark and difficult year for us.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. And yeah, you're right. Vegan Camp Out was amazing. It was amazing. Exhausting, but amazing.
Oh, please, if you've never been to a festival for a few years and you're a vegan, come to Vegan Camp Out. We'll be there.
Yeah, Peter.
And if you see us, grab us and hug us.
Yeah,
I'm deadly serious.
Preferably, like, you know, warn us first.
Yeah.
You know, rather than having the shock and surprise. But yeah, it would be lovely to see some of you. Peter, we're not sure whether we'll be going for the extra day or not. And while we're on the subject of Vegan Camp Out as well, just very briefly, I'd like to just touch on the fact that there is a small contingent of very vocal people who are incredibly negative about Vegan Camp Out and everything they stand for and everything that they do. And they are kind of on a bit of a mission to really smear Vegan Camp Out. And I just would say,
no matter where they go.
Yeah, no matter where they go.
No matter where they
whatever
go.
venue, whatever they do, whatever they try to do.
Any organisation that can get up to, what was it, 12,000 this year? It's a lot. You can get thousands of vegans together at a camping festival with only vegan food and only vegan vendors, and allow vegan charities to make money for the important work that they do. Makes me want to say to the naysayers, shut the fuck up. I just did.
F-bomb. On the last mukbang of the year. Yeah, no, I totally agree. And that's why I raised it, and that's why I mentioned it. Because Jordan and the team, it's not just Jordan, he's got a whole team of people around him that work incredibly hard.
I'm one of them, man.
Yeah.
So is my asthma.
To pull this this event off every year. We really do, and I don't say, when I say we, I don't mean us. But there's some people who really honestly need to take a step back and have a really hard look at themselves and what they stand for and where they're fighting their battles, because it's warped is what it is. It's warped is the word I would use.
Steve, I don't think people hate Vegan Camp Out. I think they hate the fact that Jordan, who's a reasonably young guy, has made a brilliant success of something. You know what the internet's like? It's just full of naysayers. We get them all the time.
Daily.
It's like, whatever, get on with your load. You don't like this. Oh, okay, go over there then. And some of these vegans who piss and moan about, oh, that venue's not vegan. Non-vegan things happen there. Show me a place in the world where non-vegan things don't happen. And stop going to festivals like Download and Reading and then complaining about Vegan Camp Out.
All of that. And more besides.
Anyway,
yeah,
enough.
No, it was just because we were talking about Vegan Camp Out. I just thought it was an ideal opportunity to just mention that and just dismiss some of that as much as we're able to, and just, you know, cards on the table, all that jazz. Oh, I think a bit more wine's in order before I finish this off.
Yeah. Shall I go here?
You can if you want. Yeah. Oh, the wine is here. Would you do the same again?
Absolutely, of course I will.
Thank you very much. Leanne, I made me chuckle. I've not heard that one before, but I love it. I mean, who's got the time to knit their own house out of hemp? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, very true.
Show that one from Samantha. Haven't seen. We don't watch Joey, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily like the confrontational street stuff. I just think it gives people ammo to say, "Oh, those bloody vegans." Town centres showing stuff like that on screens. So I don't watch him a lot. I don't watch a lot of that kind of vegan activism. Great, wonderful. You do you, boo. But I don't watch it.
I think the thing is,
I think it can be alienating.
It's different strokes for different folks, and we've said this before. What will activate one person will turn another person off, and vice versa. So all the different types of activism,
they're all valid.
They're all valid. Got total respect.
I'd like to see a measure of how much do they work.
I just think we live in a really weird world full of really weird people. And what one person responds to in a certain way, another person won't do. So I think we need it all. I think we need all types of activism.
Yeah, but it should be measured. If you're interacting with 300 people in the street and 3 of them tell you they're going to go vegan, that's 1%. Have you alienated the other 297? That's what concerns me about it.
Well, it's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a difficult one because this is the problem, isn't it, with activism? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Absolutely, and I'm not saying it shouldn't happen. I'm just saying.
Jenny, Stuart is doing good. We saw Stuart. When did we see
Stuart?
Stuart?
I've spelt it right. Thank you, darling. It's not an oo. It's a u.
When did we see Stuart?
A few days ago.
Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
Yeah. Stuart came down on Christmas Eve. We had some snacks. We had some time together. We had lots of hugs. Yeah, it was lovely. And we'll be seeing them again on Monday. Yeah, for those of you that have shown an interest, by the way, we've tried to keep things low key, but we have shared a post to channel members and patrons because they're the people who've supported us, you know, and continue to, even if it's just a couple of quid a month. We've shared the link to the webcast of Rona's funeral on Monday, haven't we?
Let's scroll back up a second. See, that's just it, isn't it, Lauren? I'm going to highlight that as well. Like I said, different strokes for different folks, but a gentler approach sometimes, going back to what Paul was saying, is better received. I tried animal rights activism and got an awful response. I tried gentle activism, cooking yummy vegan food on a bustling street, and folk loved it.
That's why I like what Viva do, because they usually take food for people to try. And if you want to look at what really goes on, you can go and see that too, but it's not in your face. I think Viva do it right. Oh, that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look, I'm glad we had it there, friends, as well. I really am. I was walking in the park.
Hybrid Beauty, thanks for being here. And we've just utterly stuffed our faces, so there you go. I'm just going to finish mine off. Delightful.
Have you got enough with that? Do you want a cheese on cracker, or are you okay?
I think for now,
Okay.
I'm okay.
All right. Well.
Thank you. Dude, bless you, Adam. In terms of charities, we're actually taking donations at Mum's funeral to Macmillan, because Macmillan have been so great over the last, 4 or 5 months, in many, many different ways that would take way too long to go into right now. But yeah, we're taking donations at the funeral for Macmillan. You want to carry on?
Yeah, Fat Vegan Slim, I just said that, but do they do like just the shock stuff? Because I've only ever seen them do when they're doing the street stuff. Beaver, we're talking about, guys. When they do the street stuff, I usually see them do food and the shock stuff. But the shock stuff, not like, it's like, would you like to see this? It's more on goggles and stuff. And that kind of thing seems to work a lot better from what I've seen.
Okay, I want to say something now linked to all of this.
Go on.
The thing that you've got to contend with, or I would encourage you to contend with, and I'm not pointing fingers here, some people who create content, even in the vegan world, court sensationalism and extreme stuff to garner the attention, be that positive or negative. Because the attention, the numbers, the sheer numbers that will be attracted to something because of the sensationalism of it, that's a factor as well. And we've got to always try and consider that when we're discussing and thinking about all this stuff, because it plays a significant part in the decision making and what goes on and how content is created.
This is why I married you. Stuff like this.
Right.
And your hard body, of course.
Hey, come on, it's a family show.
I only said you, what's wrong with saying your husband's got a hot body?
I know, I'm just being dramatic.
I like it when you're dramatic as well. It's a good job I like things about you. You know.
Ditto.
Oh
no, I right enjoyed that. That was lovely. We can bring you in a little bit closer now. How's that? Not too close?
Lovely. I am the heaviest I've been in about possibly about 10 years at the moment. Just a year it's been. Quitting smoking tobacco. Everything we went through with Mum for 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, that's just a point of reference, by the way.
Our stalker issue.
I am.
Yeah, but you really suit it. I just look fat. And I've got moobs. Actual moobs. Gemini will love these. Cracking pair of knockers for her.
It's happened before.
3 times, 3rd time.
It will get dealt with. Right, I'm just going to scroll back up just to check we haven't missed anything significant or substantial.
Do you know what, Fat Vegan Slim? I'm a fan of all stuff as well. I react to it how I would react to it. Do you know what I mean? But anything that works, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. It's all about the animals. Everything comes down to the animals. Everything.
Cool. Okay. I don't think we missed too much. Some very valid comments, and
yeah, if anybody wants to make a donation to Macmillan, in the name of Rona Bromley, that would be lovely.
Yeah, and I think you Holly's asking about donating to Macmillan from overseas. I actually don't know, to be honest, but I would imagine that anybody in the world can donate to a UK charity through the website. I would have thought, you know. Oh, Nice one, Steve. I think there's so many people with such positivity to share about Macmillan, and I can't say any different. We've had just positive experience with them throughout.
Our Sharon's still got a Macmillan nurse now who she relies on for help and support. My sister.
Nice one for popping in, David, and thanks for the kind wishes and the reminder, the thumbs up. Always, yeah, nice one.
Oh, please stop there. Put Chris up.
Yeah.
I'm not reading your comment, Adam, because it's slightly rude.
I read it. No, sorry, I'm not even going to go on to that. Penises are getting bigger. I'll say that.
Hey guys, what's your favourite Star Trek show? Who is your favourite first officer, and who is your all-time favourite Star Trek character? Voyager. Riker. Janeway.
I think I'm in agreement with you. I was just thinking then, I was like, I wonder if he's going to say Riker. And then you said Riker. So I was like, for me, Voyager. Favorite first officer is probably Riker, I think.
A close second is Tuvok, though. I mean, maybe they're kind of on an equal.
No, they're not. They're not on an equal. Riker's better than Tuvok. He just is. In so many ways. I think so, anyway. And who is my all-time favourite Star Trek character? That's really difficult because there's so much Star Trek now. There's
Janeway.
So much.
Surely.
Well, yeah, but you've got Prodigy.
I know, but Janeway, man.
You've got Discovery.
Janeway's in Prodigy.
I'll say Janeway, just because it's easy. And, you know, there's been such an arc in terms of that story, that character. And we're watching Voyager again right now. So we are proper fans.
$101 thumbs up. Yay!
Hey! Cheers, Adam.
Thanks, guys. Peter says, do we go to Star Trek conventions? No, we don't.
I wouldn't rule out a Star Trek convention. Conventions are not quite as big a thing here in the UK as they are in other parts of the world, and certainly not as big as they are in the States. I wouldn't rule out going to a Star Trek convention, but it's not something that we've kind of gravitated towards, is it?
Voyager, Tuvok, and Tom Paris.
Tom Paris rocks on so many levels.
I'm so proud of you.
Cheers, Leanne.
You're actually a Trekkie now, and I'm so proud of you.
I still think you should check out, maybe watch a first couple of episodes of Star Trek Prodigy, Adam, and see whether that might be something that the girls.
I think you and the girls
might like.
Oh, and can I just say, Adam, I said to Jason before when you shared a picture in our WhatsApp group of your nails being painted by your daughters, I said to Jason, do you know, Adam's such a bloody good dad. He's such a bloody lovely bloke. And he was like, he is, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge it again. So there you go, I've acknowledged it. Now piss off, Bromley boy.
Oh, controversial.
What?
Tracy. The Trekkie conventions have gotten too commercialised. Just my opinion.
Oh, Discovery, Kira and Tilly. Very interesting.
Yeah. This is what I mean. There's so many characters now.
I love it.
There's so
love
many
it,
people.
though. I love it. I love the people there. I love Star Trek.
I'm going to have to find out now. Going back to
Star Trek is at the core of my being. If the Voyager theme tune is played at my funeral, I will not be an unhappy spirit.
Tracy as well. You know, I don't know whether I'd love it or hate it or be somewhere in the middle, but there's such a thing as a Star Trek cruise. I only found out about that a few months ago, but that's been going for years apparently, where you go on a cruise ship with a bunch of the actors from Star Trek and they do all kinds of entertaining things, and it just sounds great in theory, but I don't know.
See, Adam, that's why I buffered it with a piss off now, Brummy boy. Because I knew.
Spock, of course.
Tilly's in
Discovery.
Yeah, she's in Star Trek Academy when it comes out.
I don't know. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet or not.
Okay.
I don't know. But technically, because they're in the same, they're set at the same time as Discovery, so it would be easy for them to incorporate Tilly into Starfleet Academy.
Alex, Marina Sirtis used to be my favourite. Imagine, I love that whole mind reading thing, and I love her mum. Did you? The woman that played her mum is also plays the voice of the computer. She was Mrs. Jean Roddenberry.
Majel Roddenberry.
Is that what she's
I
called?
think so, yeah. May she rest in peace.
Yeah, bless her.
Data as well. Yeah, Data's one of my all-time favourite characters.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Absolutely broke me in season 3 of Picard. Absolutely. I don't even mind admitting it. Like, you know, absolutely broke me.
If you could see us sometimes sat on our sofa watching Star Trek, you'd think, those boys are broken. Oh no, Sid, not species 8472.
What was the third question? Favorite character? You can't just Sid, you can't just say species 8472 is your favorite character.
I mean, you can say what you want, but bye, heck, lad.
I'm not sure.
Bye, bloody heck.
I'm not sure about that. I think I on a personal level, I would like something a little bit more specific, shall we say?
All right.
Although, you know what else? It's fair to say that just whilst we're on the subject,
Having a day over here for a sec.
and I do appreciate that not everybody in the community, 146 of you that are here watching, you're not all Trekkies or even a little bit interested in Star Trek. So we will move on shortly. But Voyager did deal with some of the most fascinating and bizarre species because they obviously went to a completely different place that nobody had ever been to before, the Delta Quadrant.
Oh yeah, the Kazons, the Vidians.
Oh, the Vidians. Oh, horrible.
The bloody fake.
Horrible.
Who else? The Okompa, of course.
It's good to read, Jeanette. Thanks for being here.
Talaxians.
See, Vegan Dinosaur. I mean, there's so many great characters, but we all need to equally acknowledge, love Tilly, but Spock is my all-time fave.
Adam, the actor from Quantum Leap is in Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise.
Scott Bakula.
Yeah,
which
we rewatched it a couple of years ago.
It's good.
Right the way through. Really good show. Really good show. Really good, well-rounded characters. Abysmal final episode.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on that. Yeah. And Hybrid Beauty, totally agree with you. Really hope they greenlight the series with the post-Picard TNG kids. Yeah, the legacy series with the new crew off the back end of season 3 of Picard would be incredible. They're sleeping on that, in my opinion.
Vicky, I'm going to show you a post because I know you've posted it a few times now. So you're obviously a big fan of the Catherine Tate movie, Nan. No, we haven't seen it. No, I'm massive. Don't dislike her in any way, shape, or form. Never really watched her. Know some of her characters. But if it's a good feel-good movie, it's on the radar. Thank you.
Yes. I don't, going back to what we were saying about cruises, a few people have mentioned it. Tracy was like, not sure about, cruise.
Yes, 7. Have you watched Picard?
Open Ocean, not my cup of tea, just so you know.
Yeah, have you watched Picard? It's 3 seasons, 10 episodes a season. Incredibly worth watching if you're a fan of Seven. Oh, good. Yes.
I thought they had.
Broke me. It broke me.
Adam, I love how happy you get, but also angry about Star Trek. yeah. It's it's just, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, it's where we all need to be. It's where we're all heading. It's the blueprint for where we should be heading.
I think we need a Janeway movie, Jack, or series. Admiral Janeway.
I'd like to be honest with you, and I don't think I'm far off the mark here. And Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart, if you're watching this, I know he's not watching this. I think he would agree when I say Picard now, in my view, should be alluded to, even shown, writing his memoirs, having retired with a significant other and having a right good time. That's what I want for Picard now.
I think you have to assume that's what happened.
I know, but a Picard movie, do you know what I mean? Is like,
yeah,
Picard's done. I think Picard has had his time now.
I think we have to imagine that at the end of Picard, he went back to his Irish former housekeeper, now lover, and they lived happily ever after.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Oh, Peter's mentioned Wicked.
Peter, we know that, love. Has anyone been to the cinema to see Wicked? I nearly cried just asking you that question.
Baby.
That's how powerful the film. No, it's amazing.
It is.
Jason's seen the stage show twice. I've seen it 3 times. Just huge fans of the whole lore. But the movie, Cynthia Erivo is a force of nature. I will fight you if you disagree.
Who would disagree?
Ariana Grande was the perfect Galinda. I will also fight you if you disagree. I'm dying to see it. It's streaming from New Year's Eve, and probably going to pay for it on Amazon, even though we got to the pictures to see it for $5 each.
Awesome.
If you have the Odeon app, you can get £5 tickets.
We were really lucky to get to see Wicked on the West End, weren't we? And it was just London West End. To see Wicked was absolutely incredible.
In fact,
so good.
Have any of you ever seen? I don't know what it's called. The video with Olivia.
I don't. Dirty, Sexy, Funny.
Yeah.
Comedy Central. I don't even know if it'll be there.
It should be.
Nope.
Is it? I wonder who it is. I wonder if it's that. We've got it because it is. I don't know where it is on our channel though, but somewhere in our channel, probably in our things we're in playlist, there's a video we did with Olivia Lee, and that was that night we went to see Wicked for the first time in London.
It was exceptional, absolutely exceptional. But the film is exceptional as well. Can't wait for part 2, which will, of course, be out, I think, November next year. I think it's November.
Yeah, it is.
Emma took Poppy to see Wicked today. They loved it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Adam says, I really feel like a one-off, 1 hour long Star Trek vlog would do you guys great. You might be right, mate. You might be right. We just sit down with bullet points and just go on. Just go on one. Just catching up on the chat. Should we have a spot more wine and then start to slowly wrap things up, maybe?
Oh, Leanne. Right, I'm going to tell you a little story before we go, because right, so I think we went to London in 2011. We'd not long formed Pink Triangle Theatre with Stuart and at the time his boyfriend Tom, but Stuart had come into my life. For those of you that don't know how I met Stuart through musical theatre, went to see them. And they played Tom in Rent, really butch part. And I was like, I must congratulate this actor after, well, all of them. Stuart comes mincing into the bar after the show, and I was like, okay, all right. Right, so now I'm even more impressed with your acting skills. So I go up to meet Stuart and say, you were absolutely fantastic, played the part brilliantly. I've never seen the play before, but you were amazing, and I think we're going to be friends. That was in 2009, early 2009. So Stuart got me back into listening to new musicals. I was off the radar. I was a NHS health trainer, and all I was doing was watching shows now and again. So I'd already got into Defying Gravity and blah blah blah, and then me and Jason went to see Wicked in London after filming with Olivia Lee. Hilarious. For Good came on at the end. So I'm wearing Beetle Crushers, and I've got a big blonde mohawk. I'm quite skinny, so I'm basically like a 6-foot punk in the theatre, bawling like a child whose ball has been taken away for good and unable to breathe properly. As we're leaving, the little old lady puts her arm and went, "You all right, love?" And I went, "Yeah, it was just amazing."
It was amazing, though.
That was really the first time. For Good killed me. It is my absolute. The lyrics in it are so beautiful, and it's very emotionally appropriate for the friendship that Stuart and I share and have shared since that moment. Because had I not met Stuart, I don't think I would. I'd given up. Even after college and after doing drag for so many years, I'd put it all on a back burner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then, meeting Stuart again was like, hang on, I want to do something. And before I even knew it, I was like, I've an idea for a theatre company touring around schools, teaching about homophobia, Pink Triangle Theatre. What do you think? Yes. Way!
Special times.
And here we are.
Yeah, definitely. Top stuff.
So there you go. Sorry, that was a lot of stuff, but when you've got good things to share and you're going through dark times, I think it's important too, because you remember.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
Dark times don't stay forever, and the good times are always there. Always.
Very true.
So, right, we are, you will see us again on Tuesday. Tuesday will be the meals vlog. We are going out for lunch with Dad Brom tomorrow.
We are.
And then we are saying,
we've got a funeral on Monday, in case you didn't know. Yeah? Don't need to go into any detail, do we? We've said what we needed to say about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so we'll see you on Tuesday with the meals vlog. And then we should be back next Sunday for Live in the Kitchen?
No, it'll be Friday.
Friday, Live in the Lounge.
Yeah, if all goes according to plan, you know.
Which will be the 3rd of January or something. I think
yeah,
it's the
something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
It's the 3rd. It's New Year's Day on Wednesday. Yeah, 3rd.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna wrap things up. It's been lovely, as always.
It really has, guys. Thanks. So let's raise our glass to everybody.
Cheers to everyone.
Thank you for coping with our year along with us and being here for the ride. And here's to a better 2025 for all of us.
Yeah. Have you missed her?
In the eyes.
Oh. Yeah, thank you for your understanding, your kind words, your interactions, all of that stuff. I've kind of been compartmentalizing things a little bit, so I don't know how I'm going to be after Monday. But I think, well, I don't think, I know I've got good support around me, you know, and things will be just fine. Things will be just fine. But all of your kind words, not just relating to mum, but also just your interactions, like I said before, your support, your well wishes, your gifts, shares, all that stuff. It's really appreciated, genuinely. And we've read pretty much everything over the last couple of months, haven't we?
Yeah,
that everybody's.
I said thank you before. It's been, you've been with us on this journey this year, and let's just hope for a better 2025 for all of us. If you're a channel member or a Patreon, or you are in our Facebook group, the link has already been shared to the funeral stream on Monday. If you would like to pay your respects without actually physically being there, we'll have our meals vlog on Tuesday, and we'll see you again soon. I love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you again soon, and until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves, and Happy New Year.